Hello people, you are tuned in to another episode of the West Country Kitchen, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a beautiful pan-fried pork chop with a lovely smoky romesco sauce. So sit back, relax, let me show you how it's done. We will need some beautiful pork chops. We need some bell peppers and some tomatoes. We need some smoked paprika. We need some red wine vinegar. We need some hazelnuts. We need some bread. We also need some extra virgin olive oil. So the first thing we're going to want to do is start to put together our romesco sauce. To start with, we want to chop our bread into small little bite-sized cubes, and we're going to be baking these off in an oven to get them nice and golden brown and toasty. So lay out your bread on a baking tray, scatter over a nice handful of our hazelnuts, and then we pop these into a preheated oven at about 180 degrees, anywhere between 7 and 12 minutes, give or take, until they're nicely golden brown and toasty. And we just want to pop those into a bowl and stick them to one side. Using the same baking tray, pop on our red bell peppers, take your tomato, and we want to remove the seeds. I've gone for one beef tomato here and a few cherry tomatoes just to get a nice depth of flavour. Lay those all out on the baking tray. And then we pop those under a medium to high grill. And the tomatoes will take about 7 to 8 minutes. So remove those, pop the peppers back into the oven, and they'll take about 15 minutes to get nicely blackened off on all sides. Remove your peppers from the oven. And we just finish those off by letting them steam in a large bowl for about 10 to 15 minutes. While we're waiting, remove the skins from your tomatoes and just pop those into a small bowl while we wait for our peppers. So after 10 to 15 minutes, we want to remove all the seeds and the cores from our peppers and remove as much of the black skin as you can. Take your time. This is a bit of a messy job. And once we've removed all of the blackened skin and the cores and the pips, we want to pop our pepper flesh and our tomatoes into a blender, season that with sea salt and black pepper, about 1.5 tablespoons of our vinegar, 1.5 teaspoons of our smoked paprika, a nice handful of our toasted bread and toasted hazelnuts. Start by blending that for a couple of minutes until it's nice and smooth. just to get it going. And then we add a nice generous amount of our extra virgin olive oil. Blend this through for another minute or two and adjust the amount of olive oil to your personal preference. And then we should have a nice, thick, rich sauce, bursting with beautiful smoky flavours. Once that's ready, we then want to pan fry our beautiful pork chops. So start with a searing hot pan, add a nice splash of olive oil in our pork chops. Give those 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other to get a nice crust. We add a bunch of thyme, a generous knob of butter, and we want to give those another couple of minutes on each side. We want them to be nice blushing pink and juicy on the inside, with a nice golden crust on the outside. Baste your pork chops with the butter as they fry. And I generally use pork chops that are about an inch thick, and these seem to always take about 5 to 6 minutes, give or take, leaving them nice and juicy and blushing pink. And now the most important part with cooking any meat, we need the meat to rest for at least as long as you cooked it for, but I always leave any steaks or pork chops for a good 10 minutes. So we start by saucing the plate with our romesco. Gently lay on top a beautiful pork chop. And I always like to finish this dish with a nice drizzle of our pan juices. So there we have it, people, a beautiful pan fried pork chop with a gorgeous smoky and delicious romesco sauce. Give it a try. Hope you enjoy it, guys. So thanks for joining me here in the West Country Kitchen, guys. If you enjoyed today's video, please do give it a thumbs up, comment down below with any recipes that you want to see me cook in the future, and get yourself subscribed to the channel. You do not want to miss out. There's going to be loads more content coming your way. Hit the bell symbol if you want a notification each and every time there's a new video uploaded. And please, guys, have a wonderful day. Take care. See you next time.